In your case in real estate, Russell, let me give you an example, because this is something I'd bitch about. Okay? Man, Russell, I really love the place. 2-car garage, that's a real problem for me, right? To which you might have an inclination to go, Matt, in this particular, I realize you're coming from Colorado, where there's snow and ice and all that nonsense, okay? In this particular climate, it's really difficult to find a 3, 4, 5, 6-car garage at this particular price point, because they just don't build houses in this climate like this. Congratulations, Russell. You're smart. We're now in an argument. And I'm pissed off with your answer, right? So you can't say yes or no to that. I'm giving you an objection. I'm saying the garage only has 2 stalls. To which you would go, what are some of your thoughts?
Right.
Well, I mean, it's not ideal, Russell. There's no way I can put that 55 Speedster outside. That thing's got to be in there. I don't even know what that's worth now, $1 million. How high is the garage? It's typical garage height, 9.5 feet. I'll have to double check on it. You know what we could do? We could do a lift. And I could stick the Speedster up on the lift, because that never gets driven anyways. It's got 8,000 miles on it. We could put the Bentley Mulsanne underneath there. The second stall, my wife could have the G-Wagon. And when we finally get this Cybertruck, which they're telling me I'm pretty close, we'll just park that thing outside, because it's got a solar panel on the little bed too. Looks cool, and it's stainless steel. It's going to look great with the patina anyways. Awesome idea, Matt. That's a freaking great idea. That's wonderful. Does it make sense to put in an offer? Yeah, it does. But do you see the difference there? If I say, Russell, it's only got 2 slots in the garage, and you go, not a problem, my brother. You just put, even if you're smart enough to know that I got a 55 Porsche Speedster, it's got like 0 miles on it for a 1955 car, and you're smart enough to go, you know, for $8,000 you can do a lift, put it on there. I don't want to do the idea. No offense, Russell, because it's yours. You guys have to realize this. We have to get through, if you want to make millions of dollars a year in sales, you have to take your ego, okay? You have to put it in a little box, preferably a lockbox. When you wake up in the morning, when you put your watch on and you brush your teeth, take your ego, put it in the lockbox, okay? Lock the little box so nobody messes with your ego while it's gone. Okay, housekeeper's not going to steal your ego. Put the lock in your pocket, put the key in your pocket, go to work. When you come back, unlock the box, install your ego, you're great. But what you have to realize is it's not about you being smart. It's not about you having all the answers. It's about the other person doing the thing you want them to do. And people are exponentially more likely to do the things we want them to do when it's their idea. And I think all of us can think to situations where we're like, gosh darn it, he's freaking right. How many bad restaurants have you been to that it was your idea? And later on you're like, I probably should have listened to him. This is crap. I don't know why they're mixing Italian and Spanish fusion, right? I don't want a lasagna taco. This was disgusting. Right? But when it's somebody else's idea, dude, we got to try the new lasagna taco joint. I don't want to do that. We have to make sure that it's the other person's idea. The only way to get them to give us their ideas is to ask them the 6 magic words. What are some of your thoughts? Now listen to the tonality and how I say it. It's not, hey Russell, man, this place has only got 2 slots in the garage. It's not, well, what are some of your thoughts? Totally get it. What are some of your thoughts? Right? Hey, this is a real problem with this contract. You guys having a year agreement, not month-to-month pricing. Understood. What are some of your thoughts? Worst case, they go, I don't know, I don't have any. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Right? I am sure we'll figure it out. Which then perfectly positions me to go, you know, now that I think about it, most of the clients that have come over to us and we're looking for that month-to-month contract, it's because, and I don't want to name names, but it's a 3-letter acronym, you know, the other company, I believe you were with them. The way they had structured their deals, they were 3-year deals and not 12-month deals, and a lot of clients figured out they got into something with that contract and realized that there wasn't features, there wasn't functionality, or there wasn't reports that they had, and now they were locked in. Is this some sort of situation like that? Is the company's JPL, isn't it? I didn't want to say anything. Yeah, we're with JPL, right? And same thing as probably all the other people that came over to you. JPL locked us into a 3-year, and we couldn't add users without buying them in 400-person blocks. So now we're buying 800 users when we only have 150 employees. Do you have 150 right now? Yeah, we got 150. What's your plans for next year? We're not going to do, we might even decrease, go down to 130. Huh. You know, because of the fact that you said you're at that 150 mark, you might go down to 130, you might go up a little bit. How far would you go up? Most we do is 180. One of the nice things that we have is the ability to alter the head count of the contract at any time. You can go down, you can go up, you can go down to 1. As long as you're doing business with us for a year, we're good on our end. Does it make sense to move forward? Yeah, it does. You wouldn't have even figured out that that was the problem if you didn't ask them what are their thoughts.